What is emotional burnout? Emotional burnout is a state of being emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically drained due to prolonged stress or overwhelming demands on your time, energy, and emotions. It often builds up over time, especially when you are constantly dealing with difficult situations without enough rest or support. Many people experience emotional burnout without even realizing what it is. They might just feel tired all the time, easily irritated, disconnected from others, or like they just do not care anymore. It is a deep exhaustion that affects how you feel, how you think, and how you live. Imagine pouring water from a glass over and over again without ever refilling it. Eventually, the glass becomes empty. Emotional burnout is like that. You keep giving your energy to work, family, relationships, or responsibilities, but if you do not take time to recharge, you run out of emotional energy. Emotional burnout is especially common among people who care deeply about others or their work. Teachers, doctors, nurses, social workers, parents, and caregivers often give so much of themselves that they forget to take care of their own well-being. But it can happen to anyone: students who feel pressured to succeed, employees facing constant deadlines, or even people trying to manage personal struggles like grief, trauma, or relationship issues. At first, burnout might feel like just being tired or moody. But over time, it gets worse. You may feel like you are failing no matter how hard you try. You may start to feel numb, distant, or cynical. Tasks that once felt easy may now feel overwhelming. You might stop caring about things you used to enjoy. Even getting out of bed in the morning can become difficult. One common sign of emotional burnout is emotional numbness. It is not that you do not feel anything, it is more like you have no more energy to feel. Things that would usually make you happy, sad, or excited just do not affect you the same way anymore. You may also become more irritable, snapping at others or getting upset over small things. Burnout can also make it hard to concentrate, remember things, or make decisions. Your mind feels foggy, and you may feel disconnected from yourself and the world around you. Another symptom is a lack of motivation. Even if you want to care, it feels like there is nothing left inside to give. You may start avoiding tasks, procrastinating, or feeling hopeless. You might also start to isolate yourself from friends and family because you do not have the energy to talk or be around others. Over time, burnout can affect your physical health too, leading to headaches, stomach issues, trouble sleeping, and a weakened immune system. It is important to understand that emotional burnout is not a personal weakness or failure. It is a natural response to chronic stress without proper recovery. Your brain and body are trying to protect you by shutting down some of your emotional responses, but this protective response can end up making you feel worse if it continues for too long. So how can you deal with emotional burnout? The first step is to recognize and accept it. Many people try to push through or ignore their exhaustion, but that only makes it worse. Admitting that you are burned out is not giving up, it is the beginning of healing. Next, you need to find ways to refill your emotional energy. This might mean taking a break from work or responsibilities, even for a short time. Rest is essential. You need sleep, quiet time, and moments when you are not being asked to do anything or be anyone for anyone else. It also means giving yourself permission to feel and express your emotions. Cry if you need to. Talk to someone you trust. Let out what you have been holding in. Connecting with supportive people can make a big difference. Burnout often makes people feel isolated, But sharing your feelings with someone who listens without judgment can be incredibly healing. A friend, family member, or therapist can help you process your emotions and remind you that you are not alone. You also need to bring balance back into your life. That means finding time for things that bring you joy, peace, or meaning. It could be something simple like going for a walk, listening to music, reading, cooking, spending time in nature, or practicing a hobby. Doing these things is not a luxury, it is a necessity for your mental health. Setting boundaries is another key part of recovery. If you are always saying yes to everything and everyone, you will end up overwhelmed. Learn to say no when you need to. Protect your time and space. You are not responsible for fixing everything or pleasing everyone. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is responsible. Sometimes, emotional burnout is linked to a deeper problem, like depression, anxiety, or unresolved trauma. In these cases, professional help is important. Therapy can help you understand what led to your burnout and teach you skills to cope, rebuild, and prevent it from happening again. Preventing future burnout means creating a lifestyle that supports your emotional health. This includes getting enough rest, eating well, exercising, and making time for joy and connection. It also means regularly checking in with yourself. Ask yourself, how am I feeling, and what do I need? Learn to listen to your inner voice before things get too bad. If you are experiencing emotional burnout right now, please know that you are not alone and that healing is possible. It may take time, and it may feel hard at first, but every small step you take toward caring for yourself is a step toward recovery. You deserve to feel whole, rested, and alive again. If this video helped you understand emotional burnout better, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We share content that supports mental health and emotional well-being. Your support helps us reach more people who might be struggling just like you. Thank you for watching, and remember, taking care of yourself is the first step to taking back your life.